Okay, guys and girls, after my camera focuses again, it's time for a NoWhere media update for you guys. As you can hear, I'm a little bit clearer. Unfortunately, I went to the doctor's today and it turns out I have a viral infection, which is basically a fancy way of saying a cold. A fair few bits and pieces wrong with me at the moment. My hearing in my left ear is it's a constant ringing. That's because it's inflamed. My throat is inflamed. And the whole blocked nose thing comes from the cold anyway. Headaches, all that sort of stuff. It's all because of a viral infection that not a lot can be done about, unfortunately. I mean, antibiotics don't target viral infections, so I'm stuck having to live off of like Beechams and throat sweets and stuff until it clears up. Now, hopefully it won't be too long. But it means I'm probably going to be out for about... I think I'm going to give myself this week to let it clear up. So there won't be any filming done or any photo shoots or anything done this week. However, it means I have plenty of time to be working on paperwork. I have just got back from a trip into town. I met up with pretty much the entire cast for Assassin's Creed. It's pretty much every free runner in the local area. I train with them quite a lot. I've trained a few of them too, quite surprisingly. I have been speaking to them. We are set I'm actually going to check the calendar just a second. I know what I said, but I want to double check. 1, 2, 3, let's have a look. Potentially, we are going to start filming Assassin's Creed on the 11th of July or the 18th of July. Now, we've got a very, very small window of which to film, unfortunately, because Alex Grinter, one of the guys who's helping, I think I'm not sure what role he's filling. I won't know until I've finished the script and I've sat down with everyone and chosen the cast. Alex Grinter is off on a young leaders camp at the start of August. Then he's going to Canada. So about a week or two into August, we lose Grunter. This just leaves us with like a month window to film in. Now that's plenty of time. I can film during the day, and then I'll have a couple of days off where we can film at night. Now that's ideal. It means the script will be finished by the end of the week, definitely, because I'm not doing anything else. I'm now pretty much secluding myself in the flat. I've even stopped training, which is a big step for me. If I train, then I tend to sort of exhaust my body and my immune system can't fight back, so I've stopped training for the week. So the script will be done in a week. A fortnight, I'm going to get with all of the guys, and we are going to spend maybe a day or two, I'm not quite sure yet, with a camera, filming some of the basic choreography. Now, it's basically just showing off. It's displaying some of the things that you can expect to see in the film. Now, as I've said, everyone that's partaking in the roles is a free runner or a tracer or a tricker. Most of the time, they're all three. This means that you can expect some pretty dramatic fight scenes. Some of the kicks that we've been seeing today are quite eye-catching. I mean, we've got Tom Foot, who can land an absolute monster heel kick. We've got Alex Grinter, he can land a monster 540 kick. And I found out I can land triple kicks, which is basically you get someone who jump kicks. On that jump kick, I can make contact 3 times before I have to stop and put my feet back on the block. Technically 4, but I don't want to take 4 kicks, that's way too much. I can kick 2 to 3 times in one jump, which is quite a nice little addition to the armoury, if you will. So there's a lot going on fight-wise. We've been covering a few basics today. I've come up with a really good idea for a scene, which should be quite curious to do. So that's going full ahead. Obviously, with work on Assassin's Creed, it means I am at the moment pausing work on everything else. It just gives me a bigger window to work on Creed directly. It means I can focus a lot better. I've already started choreography. I've started costume design. I've started location scouting. I've started prop compilations, all this sort of stuff. I'm making 4 hidden blades for the assassins. However, due to a lot of the filming being public, I will warn you now, there is not going to be a lot of use of that hidden blade, because over here, I don't know about in other countries, I think it's the same, but over here in Britain, retractable weapons are very, very illegal. Now, yes, sure, it's only a prop. However, to a passerby, seeing someone flick their wrist and having a blade come out to about here, no, wait, here, I have a text, having a blade come out to about here might scare a few people, so I'm having to limit the amount that I'm using the hidden blades. One of the assassins, I'm not quite sure if I'm actually going to, what role I'm going to fill in the film yet, I should say. Because of my ankle, I have a problem with my ligaments, which means I'm a little bit limited when it comes to certain things. I'm coping quite nicely. A lot of my kicks have gotten a lot stronger, a lot higher, a lot more fluid. But I'm not quite sure. But I've got an idea for one of the assassins where I'm basically making a modern version of the cannon from the other wrist. We won't be dual wielding hidden blades. We're only going to be having one because it opens up more windows for us. Because a lot of the fighting, I will warn you now, a lot of the fighting is unarmed. Now, I know some people are going to say that's not very Assassin's Creed, but this is something from the point of view of me. It's my take on things, which I'm sorry if I offend Assassin's Creed fans or if they're not happy with how things are going to be happening, but obviously I'm limited in some of the things I can do, budget-wise, etc., etc. So a lot of the fights are going to be unarmed. Primarily, that's also another good thing to put in because my cast are very, very good at unarmed combat. A lot of us have done martial arts, so I don't have to train anyone anything. Everyone's ready to go as it is, which is fantastic for once. I don't have to worry too much. So a lot of the fights are going to be unarmed. Now, I'll apologise now if people are a bit about that, but if you wait until the video that I'll be uploading in 2 weeks' time, which is basically us practicing, you might get a bit of an idea as to what's going on. And that way you can give feedback, because it gives me 2 weeks to change any ideas before we actually start filming. Because once filming stops, that's it. We won't be able to add anything extra because, excuse me, Alex won't be back in time. So it'll be final. So that's Assassin's Creed going full ahead. I've taken up like 7 minutes rambling on about Assassin's Creed, but that is all well and good. That is the next big project. You can expect to see work going up in the next fortnight or so for that. There's also going to be teaser photos. Now, a lot of the costumes are being custom made. If they're not being made from scratch, they are just customizations from currently existing clothes. We are going to have the peaked hoods. However, they might not necessarily be up all the time, but there are going to be points where the peaked hoods go up. That will be explained in the film. That again is my own perspective on things. A lot of the film is drawn from Assassin's Creed End of. I've been doing a lot of research into Assassin's Creed, which is why the only thing I'm stuck on at the moment is one little detail that I need to figure out. But it's all taken from Assassin's Creed. It's not canon. I'd never say it's canon. It's my take on things, which is going to make it very different from the games. I'm not going to lie. It's going to make it very different from what a lot of people would think of Assassin's Creed. So I'm trying to keep certain aspects that just keep it true to Assassin's Creed. But I digest. I'm going to run out of time if I ramble on about Assassin's Creed. Once this script is finished, which will be the end of the week, I will update you all again, and I will give you a video specific to Assassin's Creed to explain a lot of the details that are going to be going into it. Cast and crew is big for this one. Alone today, I have been talking to around about 12 freerunners, 11, 12 including me. So I've got 12 people on board, all freerunners, which is quite nice because there's going to be 4 assassins and between 10 and 20 Templars. Now, not all of those Templars are going to be, fighters. I'll explain that in the Assassin's Creed video. But I've got 12 people, so I've already informed them all that there's only going to be 4 assassins, and they're all fine with it, so we're working out details at the moment as we speak. I had an epic idea for a scene today that I might do as a teaser. I'm not quite sure, but that scene's going to be quite awesome, if I'm honest, provided no one gets injured. There is a little bit of a stunt in it that might bruise a few people, but we should be fine. So yeah, expect stuff from Assassin's Creed in the next sort of 2 weeks. On other topics, next films, I have no idea. I'm going to approach that afterwards. I'm currently in the process of going through all the old scripts, and at the moment I am cutting out a lot of the scenes scenes in scripts that me and Zero have worked on that I wrote. I'm cannibalizing scripts to basically come up with new ones. It's a very tedious progress because it's like cutting out one scene that has nothing to do with another, and then figuring out details as to whether I'm going to trash it, keep it, or all these sort of things. So there's a lot of work going on script-wise. Today is the only day this week, apart from maybe tomorrow, that I have spent off. It's the first time in a long time that I've actually spent doing other things. So Tuesday, I'm off tomorrow, but I'm not around. I'm off to a friend's. George, as you all know, that's my sound guy. I am in talks with him regarding a few details. Assassin's Creed is going to be filmed in 1080p. Yes, it's going to be filmed in high def. We have a high def camera available to us. We have some of the best editing software available as well. I'm going to be editing it with George. I won't be editing it alone. So me and George will be going through it. We'll be working on audio and the works. It will all come together quite nicely if things go the way they are currently going, which is fantastic. So keep an eye open on that. Other than that, there is not a lot going on. This video was primarily to tell you all that Assassin's Creed starts filming in a month. So you can expect some stuff popping up between now and then. I might upload a teaser scene or two, maybe, after we finish filming. There will be a trailer. The film itself, I am guesstimating at maybe, I'm not 100%, maybe, a release date somewhere in September or the end of August. I'm not quite sure. I'm running it all through in my head at the moment. I'll let you know closer to the time. So, Assassin's Creed is going full ahead. If any of you have anything you'd like to input, feel free to leave comments or whatever. However, I will not disclose any details of the script just yet. The only people I am discussing it with are people involved in the project itself. There's no offence intended to anyone. Far from it. I mean no one any offence by hiding information, but the project itself I would like to keep very close to my chest until we know what is going on exactly. So, yeah. If you've got anything you'd like to add or anything like that, feel free to shoot me a comment or a message. I will answer to all of them. Other than that, that's about it. Keep an eye on the channel, keep an eye on DeviantArt, because hopefully within the next week or two I might have a few teaser posters going online. We'll have to see. But other than that, thanks for your time. Hope you're looking forward to the film. I will update you regardless within the next week when the script is finished. And we will go from there. Take care, guys and girls.